presents
my ass.
Fasten your seatbelts for
Fart. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Go away! Alright, so funny gameplay videos about video games are very funny. Ooh, I'm gonna grab it. No, wait, no. I'm gonna go this one because I'm just so funny. Where's the funniest character? Spin.
Have you ever noticed the mysterious door in adventure mode? Some say that you need to bring enough gold to awaken His Majesty.
Ooh. No, go away. What the hell, man? What the hell? What the hell? No, I'm in the dirt! No! What? Why is an ugly German man in front of me? You know what my favourite song in this game? My favourite song in this game is bloody Koala Carnival. Not only because it's clown music, because at the very end of the loop there's a fart noise for no reason. It's like or like some, I don't know, I haven't listened to it enough but I know I like it. I have no Wumpa fruit. No! Pura, you idiot! Come back here, you absolute cretin! Why's Pura faster than me? Why's Pura Fina? Pura Aqua? Whatever the hell you call it. Paracetamol. Listen, I play entropy now and I might tell you, oh, it's because I'm too slow to properly unlock entropy, but no, even though entropy is my favourite character, I'd still feel really awkward playing as it. Oh, look, I won! Final bloody race. I'm gonna win this so that everyone's gonna have sex with me. I do have Share Factory on here, but the thing is, one, I have no software that will record my voice, and two, I don't know how the hell I link anything, because Share Factory is just unreliable and stupid, and it's stupid. I don't like it very much. I only use it under dire circumstances. Everyone is really bad at this game except for me! God damn it! Dum dum. Dum dum. This is some really funny music. Oh no, now they're catching up to me and they're going to pass me and I'm going to die. Dum, 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 dum. I'm so funny. Look, look. There's me, I'm so funny. And then there's a stupid German man over there. So, even though Baby Entropy is like my main man, I could go as Baby Cortex. I could go as Megamix. I could potentially go as... Did I not unlock her? Oh yeah, I did. I could potentially go as Nina Cortex. But I think I'll just go with Megamix. It's the iconic crossover map where everyone crosses over each other.
Watch the feather.
No! Mars! I like this character because he screams in pain all of the time. Except for then where nothing. Chickens can fly! Does anyone ever think about like how baby versions of characters ever like get into races? Because like no, normally when there's a baby form of the character, it's either because it took place in the past, or there was one event in a certain game where, like, the character became a baby. So, like in Warped, where, bloody Cortex and an Entropy screw up and they get sent to the past and turned into babies, and they fight over Uka or like, give me the mask, please! And then, so, like, that makes sense, because they've been messing with the flow of the temple, but then, like, you have Baby Crash and Baby Coco in this game, and they've never showed up before, and then you have Baby Cortex and Baby Entropy in this game, but then at the same time, you have normal Coco, normal Crash, normal Cortex, and normal Entropy, so, like, were they just, like, imported from a different universe? Which is what I theorize. And like, Mario Kart, and they've got the funny babies in there. I don't know how that's explained, because as far as I can tell, not much has been. I'm not a big Nintendo person, but I'm assuming that time has not been experimented with much in that game. So yeah, and I suppose you could say the same for like with like Megamix being in here, because he shows up in Mind Over Mutant, I think, and it's like, oh no, Tiny and Cortex and Dingo Dial and Jin fused together, but then in this game you've got all of them as their normal selves, so like, yeah, like, I suppose this is just dimensional stuff. And look, my ramble carried me to the end of the round. How fun! My favourite level is the level I like to play, because it's faster. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Never mind. The nuke died. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna die twice. Oh dear. La 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 la. Get back here! I'm gonna kill you. Get back here, big Norman, green puss. You know what, as much as I have knowledge of other Crash Bandicoot games and how they are, I'm like, this is the only one I've properly played. Oh look, I won, but I own the Insane trilogy. I haven't played it since I was 12, and I wasn't even into Crash Bandicoot back then, so I don't know why I even had it. But like, you know, maybe it's somewhere around here. Maybe I could live out my dirty desires. Just returned from eating a chicken burger that doesn't actually have chicken in it, because I'm a pescatarian. Now everyone's gonna kill me. Why is everyone so sexy? I don't mean that. I mean, a few of them are sexy, but you know. That's just my little hormonal 15-year-old brain acting up there. Not any kind of external forces. I definitely when I was about 8 years old, I definitely didn't start looking up weird things on the internet thinking they were funny, and then later in my life I developed some specific interests out of it. No, I'm definitely mentally adjusted in the correct way. Definitely. Woohoo. Why is the person who can only steer with his hands, not hands, like his feet? No, get up! No, no! Anyway, why is the person who can only steer with his feet in front of me? I'm a big scary mutant, and a baby has just killed me. I hate babies. I don't hate babies. Don't laugh at me, I don't hate babies. They're a tad uncomfortable to sit around, but other than that, they are a completely okay concept. And I think some people need to realise that hating small children isn't a personality trait or a very redeeming feature. It's not as if you'll be like at a family gathering and your aunt or something as like a baby, and while it's like walking around blabbering, you being like, babies, everyone's gonna be like, oh, okay, that's fine. No, everyone's gonna isolate you. It's like I on Twitter used that was like, just because, that was like, posted a gif of like an anime person sharpening a knife or whatever, and they said, me when my 3-year-old sister dead names me. And then below that they said, age does not mean you can dead name people. And it's like, yeah, it does. If you're like 4 years old, you aren't going to understand, unless you've got like parents who've explained it to you early on in your life, you're not going to really understand what being transgender is. You can't expect small children to understand what you understand. He's dancing, and then he does that, and then he laughs, and then he jumps, and he gets electrocuted, and he dies.
Don't worry, Minnie Pooh. My pal Johnny Mom will give you a kickstart.
Oh. You know, Angelina Anaconda, that was something like, it's something I thought was specifically a book, because I remember I got like a book about it when I was younger and I went to Scotland one time, and like it was just about Nina complaining about going to school, and it was all like, oh, when I'm older I want to raise alligators, and I've got a friend and she's a fucking fat ass, and all that kind of shit. But like, and then like, I was just like, oh, this is like a book series, and then years later I'm watching some like cartoon review video, and it's like, and like the person's like, Angelina Anaconda is a very ugly cartoon, and the main character is obnoxious and annoying. And I'm like, whoa, it's a cartoon. But yeah, it's like obnoxious and annoying, and for some reason there's a Digimon crossover. It's weird to think about how quickly I can like get into a series, because like, you know, this is like exactly like last year. Like, how I like Lobo now. I got into Lobo because last year's Christmas I got Lego DC Supervillains, and I was like, whoa, this is really cool. And then when the game ended, I heard about they had that like extra little quest thing where it's like, oh no, the Justice League are they've been captured on, being kept on a, oh no, they're being kept on thingy. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I remember like in the cutscenes between levels on that, Lobo narrates and he's all like, yeah, they're like they're like, they swing on the chains, but they should have worn them like your main man Lobo would. And it's like, whoa, that character's cool. But at first I thought he was just like a tie-in character. I thought he was like a member of Kiss or something, because I had no idea about anything like a year ago. But then I look him up and it's like, whoa, that's an actual character. So then I go to unlock him, and I painstakingly did every single thing to unlock him, and I unlocked him, and I was like, whoa, these are like really cool. So yeah, then Lobo became my favourite East Side character, and now this is like, with Crash, it's like a mixed bag where it's like, I knew about it before and I was kind of intrigued, but I wasn't intrigued enough to be all like, looking on wikis and stuff about it. But then like this Christmas I got this game, because I was like watching someone play it on YouTube, there was background noise, and someone was like, you know what, I think I might like this game. So then I got it for Christmas, and now I'm like obsessed with Crash. You can see in my past few videos, and it's just me making fun of Entropy the whole time. So like, yeah. All my friends, none of my friends either like aren't into Crash, they don't know what's going on, or they do know what's going on in Crash, but they find all the characters I look ugly. It's like, they call, my boyfriend and his friend call bloody Entropy Clock Cock, because there's a scene in It's About Time where his female counterparts are like, oh, when I killed your friends, their screams were so exquisite, and like, he looks so pleasured, and like, the clock on his chest like points up to 12 and stays there. It's like, haha, funny boner joke, but yeah, it's like, this is a good series.
Out the trash, girls.
Okay, but Yeah, if there's any other game I'd like to play in this series, like Tag Team Racing or maybe Twin Sanity, because I like the way those games went.